but this is the Baltimore Ravens dropping interceptions that lead to Josh Allen touchdowns on bootlegs. This is the Baltimore Ravens going forward on 4th down when they should be kicking the field goal, but then Jordan Poyer making a great interception that gives them the ball on the 20 instead of the 2, right? This is Rashad Bateman dropping a 3rd down and 7 where he has a great inside move, and then on the next drive, Stephon Diggs makes a catch that's probably the catch of the game on his fingertips when he catches the back of the ball. You know, you don't want to do that, playmaker. So when you look at the different instances.
And put the last one, because Lamar Jackson missed this play right here at the end of the game. If he'd have seen this earlier in the corner.
Right, but the other piece is this, right? This is a team that's great on 4th and 2, on 4th and 3. Why are they great? They put Lamar Jackson in run-pass options. This time, you decide a straight drop back. I feel like toward the end of the game, the Baltimore Ravens coached in fear. When you listen to John Harbaugh say why he went for it on 4th down, he talked about all the ways he could find a way not to lose. He never talked about a way to win.
I don't want to put him on 4th down, 4 downs.
Right. You know, if they score 7 at the worst, you know, we go to overtime. No. What about if we score 3 and we hold, we win the football game?
Turnover.
And I feel like they didn't play that way.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that. And I don't know anybody here's going to deny that. You should have kicked that field goal right then, right there. And I thought, Ryan, and you're a defensive player, you know, I thought this was a great opportunity to lift your defense back.
Empower us.
Empower them right here,
That's
right
the whole
now.
point.
This is the time to say, hey, you know, to try to conjure up that Ray Lewis ghost, that Ed Reed ghost, and go make a play right here. And 20 points from the Buffalo Bills, that's pretty good. I don't care what, you know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you're going to hold the Buffalo Bills to 20 points, that defense is doing a pretty good job.
That's a couple of things. Number one of the reasons why the Buffalo Bills were able to score 17 unanswered points to tie the game was because Josh Allen was running with the football effectively. Why was he running with the football effectively? Because the receivers weren't as open as he's accustomed to seeing them open, which means that Baltimore was doing something right in that regard. So to me, y'all are absolutely right, and it gets to a bigger point as well. Sometimes you can elevate accountability by displaying disappointment. Now, that's kind of negative, and I get all of that, but stay with me on this. You haven't been showing up as a defense for the previous 20 games. We've been riding the coattails of Lamar Jackson. Today, y'all playing better. Well, we're going to give you this 3-point lead.
Yeah.
Okay, show me what you got. Give me an opportunity to believe in you again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That way, because if you don't, I might go in a different direction in the future, and I'm going to hold on to this moment. So you got an opportunity right now as a defense to show up and stand up. And Harbaugh, of all people, not granting that defense the opportunity is shocking.
I wanted him to do it, Stephen A. And you make a great point, but I want his approach to be different. And I dealt with this. I remember I had a coach talk to one of the linebackers, Hamburg, that came in, and he said, hey, man, I'm going to put you in because this guy quit on me. Another guy quit. He said, I'm going to put you in, but don't you mess up. You know what, that linebacker, he came right to me and said, Mike, man, this is what Coach said, man. Why would he talk to me like that? Why would he do that? Why would he talk to me like that? I went to this coach and talked to him, and I said, Coach, why'd you approach him like this? He said, Michael, how would you have approached it? I used the Jimmy Johnson. I said, I know what Coach Johnson said to me when I was a freshman in college, and he had just lost Eddie Brown and Stanley Shakespeare. He came to me and he said, hey, the whole country is wondering, what will Miami do at wide receiver? He said, wait till I show them Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Don't let me down.
Now I'm fired up.
Oh, my God.
I'm ready to roll.
Oh, my God. He said, hey, don't let me down. I said, okay. I said, Coach, why couldn't you go to him that way? And this was a great opportunity for Harbaugh to go to his defense that way.
Agree.
And say, everybody's wondering, what kind of defense are you? I know what you are. I'm going to give you this 3-point lead. Go take care of your business. I know you won't let me down. And give them that lift right there.
May I respond?
Yes, you may.
I love that story. It's beautiful. It's very touching and very inspirational. I'm not denying it one bit, and I'm not saying there isn't a place for that, fellas. I get it. I understand it. The only reason I raised my hand at MRC was because he said Jimmy Johnson. You mean the same Jimmy Johnson that made it famous to tell everybody, I am consistent in how I will treat you.
Right.
I'm consistent with my consistency.
Right.
Those who play well will be better, be treated better than those who don't.
But this,
So you saying that the defense hasn't been playing well?
The defense has been playing like garbage. So what I'm saying
but
is
the kicker. But you need them. There's no, you can't substitute another defense.
We agree. Remember?
You need this
so what I'm saying to you is that Jimmy Johnson might have said, instead of that, he might have sat up there and said, this is y'all moment. This is y'all moment. Don't make me regret it. He might have said that. Are you denying that Jimmy Johnson might have said that?
No, he may say that.
That's all I'm saying.
He may say
That's all I'm saying.
He may say it in practice when we ain't practicing.
Come on, dog.
Like, I know you brothers that came up out them ghettos think these scholarships are 4 years, but they are 1 year renewable. And we ain't getting better practice. Y'all gonna be going back home.
Hey,
now he may say it that way. Maybe he say it that way. He ain't gonna say it in the game.
1 year renewable.
Still 1 year renewable, and you brothers gonna be going back.
There you go. There you go.
The big thing, the big thing about this game is John Harbaugh has not gotten to a point where he has no belief in his defense. Absolutely no belief. And that's okay. It's okay for you to know that. It's not okay for the world to know that. And it's not okay for your defense to know that. That's an opportunity, much like Brian Daboll went to his defense and went to his team and said, you know what, do you guys want to go for two? He knew what he wanted to do, but he wanted to include the team. Go to your defense and say, if I get you three, can you make me right? If I go here and get you points,
and now
if you don't, we can't have that conversation no more the rest of the year.
Right, that's the only place I would have been okay with Harbaugh going for it. Right there. If Lamar Jackson and that offense turned to him and said, we going for it. You step out of the way and let that offense take that. I'll be okay with that.
You are right. You know why? Because the defense would see Lamar doing that, and they would say, it ain't about us. He's saying it's about him. He going to do this. Go ahead and do it. But because that didn't happen, the coach, and we talk about the Ravens here. We're talking about two-time Super Bowl champions in the last 20 years, predicated on their defense. Predicated on their defense. You cannot avoid that scenario and don't give your defense a chance to close
Let's
the
leave
deal.
it there.
You can't do that. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.